So in today's video, I'll be giving you all the information on my new Ethereum mining rig. Now I officially have two of them, and I will break down all the numbers. I will show you exactly what graphic cards I have, how much money I'm making, and how many mega hashes I'm receiving, and a ton of other information. But before we get started, I would appreciate it if you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description box below. And as always, if you have any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comment section below. I'll try to do my best to answer and help out as much as I possibly can. And now let me show you my rigs and my entire setup. Quick warning, it is very unorganized. Let's go. So here are my two rigs. Please excuse the sound, it is very loud in here. Also, the lighting is extremely bad, but I'm trying to do my best. Alright, so here's rig number one. Check it out. This is the first rig I got, and here's rig number two. This is the one I purchased a couple of days ago. And as you can see, they're pretty much sitting on some nightstands right next to my router, and I have one fan cooling this rig down, and then this fan cooling this other rig down. As of right now, both rigs are performing very well, and they're not overheating whatsoever. All the graphic cards are at the correct temperature. And then right here is the monitor. I just plugged it in for demonstration purposes only. Once the video is finished, I unplug the monitor, I unplug the keyboard and the mouse just to save on electricity costs. Alright, and that is how I have everything hooked up with extension cords. So there you go, that is my current setup. As you can see, it is very unprofessional, very unorganized. I got wires everywhere. It is a total mess. I am going out of the country for a couple months, taking a little summer vacation, but once I come back, I will be taking both of these rigs, all the fans, and reorganize everything. I will move them into my garage where I will have a lot more space. I will build a brand new stand. I will organize everything, install better air circulation, and a couple of other things just to make it more presentable, just to make it better when I make videos for you guys. That is what I plan on doing, so stay tuned for those videos in a couple of months. But now let's go back into the studio so you can see all the numbers for both of these rigs, and I will show you exactly what graphic cards I'm using, how much I paid for both of the rigs, and most importantly, how much money I'm making as of right now. Let's go. So 2 days ago, I ended up purchasing another mining rig so I can mine more Ethereum and make more money. But I already know what a lot of you guys are thinking. Guy, you're making a big mistake. Ethereum 2.0 is around the corner. You won't be able to mine anymore. You're just throwing money and a ton of other stuff. But I completely understand where you guys are coming from. And I definitely had that in mind before I made my decision to purchase another mining rig. But keep in mind, with these mining rigs, you are not stuck mining Ethereum. There's a ton of other coins that you can mine and make money off of. For example, Ethereum Classic, you can mine Ravencoin, which is very profitable at the moment, but there's a ton of other selections to choose from. You can even sell your rig's mega hashes and get paid out in Bitcoin. It is pretty much like mining Bitcoin. So there's definitely a ton of other options once Ethereum goes to 2.0 and we are unable to mine. Also, if you were in the crypto space in 2015, 16, 17, 18, and pretty much till now, you would know that Ethereum is very, very slow to implement changes. And a lot of times they give you a specific date, and then a month later, they end up postponing it 3 months, 6 months, however long. In my opinion, I am not worried whatsoever once this update is released. If mining is seized that moment, then I will just switch over and mine something else. But in my opinion, I believe that this update is going to take 6 months, possibly up to 2 years before mining is completely finished. That is what I personally believe will happen. Also, I'm talking to a ton of other miners and they pretty much believe the exact same thing. So I'm definitely not worried. And now let's jump into my account so you can see all the details on both of my mining rigs. Let's go. Alright, so now we are inside of my Hive OS account, and as you can see, I have 2 workers. This pretty much means that I have 2 rigs mining. I have worker number 1 and worker number 2. Right now, both are doing pretty well. Worker number 1 is getting 256 mega hashes. Worker number 2 is getting 186 mega hashes. The first one is the first rig that I purchased a while back, and worker number 2 is the rig that I purchased 2 days ago. It was a little bit cheaper, but it does not perform as well. Let me show you the first mining rig. I will go through it pretty quick because I already made another video on it showing you guys all the details. So let's do another quick overview for all the new watchers. As you can see, this rig has 6 graphic cards. 3 of them are 1660 Supers, 2 of them are RX 5700s, and 1 of them is a RX 3060 Ti, which is one that is performing the best as of right now. And if you guys plan on purchasing rigs, look for the 3060 Ti's. They are very, very good. Alright, so as you can see, here are the different mega hashes that I'm receiving with each graphic cards. Their core temperatures, the fan speed, how many watts they are using, and a ton of other information as well. But now let's go back to worker number 2 so we can see the information on that rig as well. So we're gonna click on it, and as you can see, with this mining rig, I have 6 graphic cards as well, but every single one of them is the RX 580s. And right now they are getting anywhere between 30.8 mega hashes all the way up to 31.48 mega hashes. This is their core temperature, and this is how many watts they are using. So, and this rig right now is getting 186.2 mega hashes. So guys, you can pause the video to see exactly what graphic cards I'm using, how much electricity they are wasting, and all of that information. And now I will show you how much money I am making with both of these rigs as of right now. Alright, so as you can see right now, I am earning $30.31 every single day. And weekly, I am making $212.19. And now we are going to take $212.19 and we are going to multiply it by 4 to see how much money we make every single month. And we are up to $848.76 every single month with both of the rigs running. This did drop significantly, especially right now when the price of Ethereum is below $2,000. Once the price of Ethereum goes up to like $2,300, $2,500, I will be making $40 a day. But if Ethereum continues to go up and we go to 3,000 or 4,000, then this number is going to be a lot more. I remember when I first purchased my mining rig, Ethereum was over $4,000. And there were days where I was making $90, $100, $110 every single day with one mining rig. But right now I have 2. I have way more mega hashes, and hopefully once the price of Ethereum rebounds, I'll be able to make even more money. As of right now, I am not selling any of the Ethereum that I'm mining. I'm simply holding it and stacking it up because I believe long-term Ethereum is going to be an awesome investment, and I want to accumulate as much of it as possible. Then when we scroll down, you will see more data about my rigs. Right now in the real time, I'm getting 376 mega hashes, which is very low. Reported hash rate, my average is over 418 mega hashes. And then when we scroll down, you will see the hash rate chart. As you can see, my hash rate goes between like 400, 500, 450, 430, 466. It pretty much stays between 400 and 450 on average. And there was a couple of dips where the rigs pretty much shut down because the electricity went out. They are working on the electrical system in my neighborhood, so that is why that is happening. As you can see right here, I only had one mining rig going, but now I added another one, and then my mega hashes jumped up even higher. So my plan as of right now is to mine as much Ethereum as I possibly can until ETH 2.0 comes out and I'm unable to mine it. Then I will simply switch over to mining another coin. Also guys, keep in mind, this does waste electricity. My first rig wastes between $40 and $60 in electricity every single month. I'm expecting this rig to do the same. So for 2 rigs, I'm wasting around $120 a month extra in electricity. Probably a little bit less. I like to make my numbers a little bit higher just so I can have more cushion. I also plan on expanding and buying more mining rigs. Both of these rigs that I purchased, I got them off of the Facebook marketplace. Also, eBay has some good rigs, but they're a little bit pricey, or you can build your own and just buy graphic cards off of Amazon. It is all up to you. Personally, I like to buy it, plug it in, and I'm ready to go. Also, I almost forgot to mention how much money I paid for these two rigs. The first rig, the one that is making more money, I paid $4,500 for that rig. So far, I have recouped just over $2,000 from that rig. The second rig that I purchased 2 days ago, I spent $3,000 on that rig. I did not have to buy any extra equipment simply because I had all the equipment from the first rig, the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, and all that stuff. So I simply hooked it up, programmed it, and it was ready to go. So in total, I have $7,500 invested in both of these rigs. And I'm hoping in the long term, I get to make my money back and make a ton of profit in the process. So there you go, some quick information about my mining rigs. Guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, check out the links in the description box below. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Peace out.